Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. It's always good to know what's trending. So Carissa, catch us up.
Well, Disney recently released new posters for their upcoming live-action film, The Lion King. Some of those posters include Simba, voiced by Donald Glover, and Nala, voiced by Beyonce. There she is, and Timon, voiced by Billy Eichner. But the one poster that is trending on Twitter is Pumbaa's because he is so terrifying. Pumbaa is voiced by Seth Rogen, but his appearance has sparked online debate. Most people are saying he looks like he came from a horror film, with this Twitter user saying that they are actually scared of the new Pumbaa, and others are reacting on a funnier note, with this user being extremely specific, saying Pumbaa looks like he's ready to kill me behind a Chili's. Now, on the other side of the debate, people are saying that is what Pumbaa is supposed to look like. Since it is a live-action film, he needs to look like a real warthog. Twitter users have even made memes on the subject, with this one asking what people really expected from a live-action film of a warthog. The film will hit theaters on July 19th on the 25th anniversary of the original animated movie. So, ladies, what do we think?
He's not scary.
He's a warthog. He's got to have a light. I mean, it's got to look real, right?
Well, at first, I was on the side of he's a little too scary for a children's movie. Yeah, there he is. He's a little too scary for a children's movie, but the more that I thought about it, yeah, he looks real. He looks like he's supposed to.
Yeah.
What more could you ask?
Yeah. Isn't that funny, the things that people latch onto that they want to talk about? I mean, seriously.
Complain about.
And complain about?
I'm not scared.
Yeah.
I'm not scared at all. I mean, he looks kind of friendly to me.
Yeah, and they released a a trailer, yes, of Pumbaa and Timon riding on his back, and I mean, it looks great. So I'm really excited.
It comes out soon?
Yes, it comes out on July 19th. Yes.
25th anniversary.
The 25th anniversary.
Is it really?
Isn't that crazy?
Oh, you're killing me.
Now, we saw the stage musical here not long ago,
Yes.
and it was
music
fantastic.
was amazing.
Did you get to see
I
it?
didn't see it, but we had him in Ozarks Live. So
right,
I got to hear
yeah.
some of the music.
We are lucky here to get all that going on, but yes, that's so great. I love it.
Yeah, it was fun. So
Are you a big fan?
I am. That was one of my favorite movies growing up. That came out around the time that I was born, so that's what I grew up watching.
That's true, but when you're talking about it being scary, Pumbaa, how many other characters in some of these kids' films are like really scary?
Yeah. Even the cartoons.
Even the cartoons.
There's some really scary stuff in all the Disney cartoons.
Right.
I mean,
can you remember growing up?
honest.
All right, the abominable snowman, and I said it right that time.
Yeah.
I am still afraid of him. He is terrifying to me. Did you have anything that you were afraid of?
Even though, so was that the one that was on the Christmas cartoon with the big snowman?
Is it Frosty? What is
Frosty.
it? Is it Rudolph? Rudolph. It's Rudolph. Yeah.
Yes. No, I was with you on that. That was so scary. And if you look at that now, it was nothing compared to some of the cartoons that are now.
It still scares me. I'm trying to tell you this. Did you have one that you were afraid of?
I was so terrified of Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty.
Yes.
Oh, it was so, I had to close my eyes every time. It was so scary to me.
And like Jafar from Aladdin.
Yeah, now see, some of these the newer kids movies I'm not that familiar with because you've got kids, you know.
Yeah.
And you've seen some of these, but I just remember the old cartoons.
Yeah. Well, I go back and watch some of the old, even Mickey Mouse and Tom and Jerry and things like that, and things will come out on it, and I'm like, do I remember that when I was a kid? But they're the older cartoons, you know? So, I mean, these, like, scary, devilish cartoons, you know?
Yeah, that's true. And there is a trend with toys and that sort of thing, this whole mummy thing and that sort of thing. But remember, some of the cartoons that we used to watch, they were just flat out violent. They were just looking to take each other out, right? The Roadrunner and all those guys, you know?
Yeah, the anvil falling and just smashing him dead every time.
Why was that funny? I don't know, but I love that stuff.
Great. That's great.
Yeah, I mean,
so you're a Disney fan all the way around?
I am a Disney fan. I really do enjoy Disney.
What's your favorite?
My favorite is The Lion King, actually. Yeah, so it was great whenever I was scrolling through the trending page on Twitter and I got to see Pumbaa and I was like, what's going on with that?
Yeah.
And so it was nice.
There's a new Aladdin movie out right now, right? With Will Smith?
Yes.
Have you seen that?
I have not.
I've heard some really good things.
Yeah, I've heard great things about that too. Yeah.
I've heard really good things about that. And people were complaining about him being blue.
Who being blue?
Twitter was complaining about Will Smith being blue.
Because he's the genie, and he's blue in the cartoon.
Oh,
so
he is blue in the cartoon. People, People,
Stop complaining.
Seriously.
Okay. All right. Well,
Just-
when we come back, we'll be playing one of our favorite AM pantomimes. Don't go away.
Yeah, it's gonna be
You're
fun.
playing, right?
I am playing.
Yes, that'll be fun. Okay, we got to recruit one more person. Who we got? Hello.